Hey, so today I'm going to show you my favorite scheduling app, and that's called OneUp. I've used several other scheduling apps. I've scheduled in Meta, I've scheduled with Metricool, I've scheduled with, um, what else? Sprout, I've scheduled with HubSpot. I don't know, I can't remember all the names now because I've used so many different ones, but OneUp is literally my favorite platform to use, and it's very user friendly. So basically, you just sign up for OneUp app, and the prices are really fair. Compared to some of the scheduling apps out there, they're very expensive, and this one is so easy to use. What I so you can have I am in an account that I can have up to 9 accounts. So you can do Facebook, you can do Instagram, you can do LinkedIn. You can see all of these. You can do YouTube, um, and you can change your account level depending on how many accounts you have and how much you want to pay for it. And yeah, it works great. What I like about this too is, for instance, Meta, if you use their scheduling platform, they only let you schedule like one at a time, which is very annoying, especially when it comes to scheduling stories. I just want to do a bulk upload and be able to just load stories. Um, Even if they let you load a bulk upload, the problem with that would then be you would then have to go to the other scheduling platforms, and load them there. So this one's really kind of like all in one, and it's amazing for stories, especially if you're somebody who does a story every day. And anyway, so then you go here, you have your category. I should have these in categories. I don't do it anymore. I've had so many new counts in and out, but you can add a category like racket pets would be these two. Right now, everybody's just under the same one, which I need to update. I can add one right now and just show you. Um, that one's SLA, add a category, and these are those. And they're both added. So as you can see, it's really easy to do that as well. So this way, when you're scheduling, you can just go to your categories and you don't get your accounts mixed up, because that's, you want to be careful on that. So that's done. Make sure it's updated. Yep, changes were saved. And then Q is where all your posts, you can see all your posts scheduled for all your different accounts. And what day, what time, if you had any that failed, how many that published, how many you've scheduled. The good thing about this also is that, you have a limit. So like on mine, I think I can do like 154. So I just keep an eye on that. And that's that. You can do calendar view, which I really, really like. After I schedule my post, I always do a calendar view. And then I just select what account I want to look at. So if I want to look at this account, I just pull that up. Some accounts, that's a weekly schedule, versus this account here is a monthly schedule. So I have more posts. And then you can see once I go to the Facebook version of it, that's what it looks like. So it's really good. You can check your work. I really like the month one. You can also schedule individual posts for the month. So like if I wanted to schedule, I knew on September 10th, I would click here and you can go to create post. And this is if you're doing like an individual. The one time I will use this is if I'm doing a carousel, because for some reason, the bulk upload doesn't let you do carousel, and hopefully that's something that will change in the future. The other thing is if I am loading statics and reels, I also can't do that. So I can bulk upload all my statics, but I don't think you can do reels with it. I know they do some combo, but that's just for the actual post. So there's a couple little nuances that you would have to schedule separate, your reels versus your statics versus your carousels, but I'm sure that will change. Anyway, so you'd click here. So all my accounts are pretty much under that one. As you can see, if I go here, those two are. I also need to remove them from here so that they're just under SLA, but as you can see, I was just moving through it. So if I wanted to schedule an individual post, I would click here. If I want to schedule on Facebook and Instagram, I put my description in. It'll help you generate posts, create CTAs, image, video, GIF, hashtags, custom fields. So I don't I have struggled to tag people, but if I know they're tagged and I put the @ sign, it seems like once it publishes, it goes through. Facebook post, Facebook story, which is what I love. I don't have to load them separately. I can load a Facebook post and a Facebook story, which is amazing. You can do location, you can add first comment, so, and then just schedule posts. So yeah, it's very, very good. So I am going to show you how to do a bulk upload, because that's generally what then you have your analytics. Which is taking a minute. I don't know why the data is just not grabbing. Yeah, nothing's pulling. I'll have to come back and look at that. Oh, okay. Maybe it's permissions. I'm going to be honest, I've never used this before, but now I am going to use this. I need to figure out the permissions part and come back to it. But let's see what this one does. But yeah, this would be super helpful to be able to look at your analytics here. And you can see how many accounts you can look at them for. So that is something I will be coming back to visit. And then you can look at your inbox from here. If you need to add team members, time slots, anything like that, you can. And then you would add a new time slot here. I don't have any time slots created for this account. As you can see, media gallery. I've never actually used any of these features, but this website's amazing. They keep doing like new things. So I need to link in bio. So you can see all the links in there. Here. I can add a link here. I can add a link here, which is pretty cool. So anyway, I actually myself need to come back and figure out some more of these features, but what I'm going to show you is how to do a bulk upload. So right here, I'm going to do multiple images. If you have a CSV file, you're even better. And I'm going to load my posts and my stories. So I'm going to select my posts. I'm going to select my stories. I don't have any reels that I'm scheduling this week, so if I did, I'd go do it separately. I don't have any carousels this week either. So I'm going to go to upload. And then this is my 9.9 post. So I go to my document where I have my 9.9 copy, and I copy and paste it. And I come over here and I paste it. I just got to separate it out. Make sure it all looks good. And then this is for this account of mine. I'm going to do a Facebook story. I am not going to do an Instagram story because for some reason the new formatting of the images, it makes it too big. So I just post it on my own and leave myself a note that I have to post it to story. But for Facebook, it works fine. Hopefully that's another glitch that you guys work out. This is for 9.9. And then you choose your time. That's what time I'm going to do it. It does not repeat. No. This is another post. And then it's for the same account. Again, I'll do the Facebook story, but I'm not going to do the Instagram story. If I want to do a comment, if I want to add a link, then I could do that. Okay, so I got my 9/11. I'm going to check my copy. I'm going to check my copy up there again. I make sure I have the right account selected because that's one mistake you can make if you're going too fast. Again, not going to load this Instagram story. This is my 9/11 post. I just mix up the times. I will go look at the analytics. I'm going to figure out how to get that connected on here. I do read the analytics in Meta for these posts, but it looks like OneUp does it as well. So they just seem to do everything these days, which I really like. Those are done. And then let me just show you the stories here. And then you will have a picture. So I just want to do it as a story, so I'm going to remove that. I just want to do it as a story. So it'll just be story, and then you'll just put your data in here. And for stories, I always post them earlier in the morning because that's just what I do. It's a preference, especially because this is an East Coast account. Make sure everything's good still. And then I have one more story here. Again, I'm going to do one more check just because I'm super crazy like that. These are loaded in the story format, so if it's in the story format, it works perfect. It's just the new 3x4 that doesn't load as a story for Instagram, and hopefully the bug gets fixed. It makes it too big in Instagram and the words start falling off the pages. So we're good there. Make sure my date and time is good. And then that's good. So then I hit submit. This is where you can add the time slots. I was showing you that earlier. I don't know much about it, but something else I could learn too. And then the last thing I do is I will go do a check. So I'll go to calendar. I will go here. And actually, I made a category for this account, so I can just go to category. Let's see what the Facebook looks like. I just loaded those. That's weird. Oh, there we go. Never had that happen before. Okay, let's go back here. That's so weird. So let me go back to Q because I did just post those. That's never happened. Let me just see if I can troubleshoot here. Here they are right here. It's just for some reason it's not showing on the calendar. Let me refresh this. There we go. I've never had that happen before, so it's just a weird thing. So these are the posts I posted for this week. You show it's a story. This is my post, and it'll show you there's the post and the story. And then here, this is my post and my story. Then I'll click it off and I'll go to Instagram. I always do double check. It's up to you. Here's this. I didn't do a story because they will show up too big. So I will go make myself a note on that so I don't forget to do that. Okay, hope that was helpful. And definitely give OneUp a try. It's my favorite platform, and I've literally used probably 8 different ones.